Dawn, I'm glad you're here, sweetheart, because we're going to be, I promised Dave I would do a rundown on the price calculator. So I'm going to share my screen now with it and just very quickly go through it just so you can simply use it. Now, I'm going to send you a copy of this and you'd run it up on your computer. And if you happen to be talking to someone about funding into Dacxi with the DAC pack particularly, then the way this price calculator works is that in this column here, B3, you see the amount that somebody might want to invest. Sorry, not invest, but fund with. Because none of this is about investment. I'm not an investment person. I don't offer financial advice or investment advice. This just is a little tool that's helped me work out the potential of what you get supplied when you fund into Dacxi with the DAC pack. So you put in, someone invests $260, or say they invest $300. You simply click on that square there. You put in the figure that they're going to fund with, and you press enter. Now it immediately shows you one in the column C there. It shows you how many DAC you just bought.
Is that 15,384 or 153,084?
Okay. The way I look at it, I've got 15384.6. So that to me says 15,384.6 DAC.
Right.
Okie doke. Now,
yep.
because we're offering a 20% bonus as well at the moment you fund, it automatically works out how much you're going to get there as that bonus.
Right.
So you've got another 3,000 that's going to be added to that. And in the very next calculator line in E column here, it tells you what your total amount of DAC that you get for that 300 purchase. Immediately you purchase, the bonus is given you, and the $300 that you have funded with, potential market value then is 360. So you've got your 20% rise in value immediately. Is that all kind of okay? I'll just do another one here to show you.
Yeah.
If that was actually $200, then we press enter, boom, it immediately changes the exact amount so that whoever you're talking to knows exactly what they're going to get and shows the 20% rise in value there.
Do the 1,000 in there instead of 200.
No, we do that down lower, down here, because we're going to be able to bring in what happens when, because you've got with a 1,000, you immediately, or anything above 1,000, you're going to go. And I'll do that for you now. Let's just go down now to the green line down here at line 13, which takes into account the 50% bonus that you get. So I'll put 1,000 in there. Press enter. It tells you straight away that you're going to get for 1,000. There's a problem. 51,000. Oh no, that's right, isn't it? That's okay. So you're going to get 51,000 DAC plus 10,000 as a bonus, adding up to the total of 61,538.5. You get immediately, as it's shown there, you'll get that immediately goes to a $1,200 worth of DAC. Now, that's immediate. On the 17th of the 11th, of course, we know we're going to get a 50% rise there.
Oh, okay.
So we apply that 50% rise. Now, we're applying the 50% rise, of course, it's still going to be the same amount of DAC that you bought. But we're going to rework the pricing now based on the fact that it's gone up 50% and your $1,200 value of your initial funding now goes to $1,800. So at that point in time, on the 17th of the 11th, your $1,000 worth of funding has turned into $1,800 worth of DAC at a market price.
Mm-hmm.
What happens 180 days beyond? Now this is important. 180 days beyond the original purchase date, whatever that date is there. So if we were to do that today, for instance, this was on the 3rd of the 10th. if that was the day we actually put the 1,000 in, 3rd of the 10th, I can just adjust this, it will. This is just a little. So 3rd of the 10th, boom, boom. So that goes in, and then so it doesn't change anything. But what it will do, of course, is it'll mean that whatever that 180 days. So we got 6 months from the 3rd of the 10th. So it's the 3rd of the 11th, 3rd of the 12th, 3rd of the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. So it's going to be. Like the way I did that with my fingers. So this is now going to be on the 3rd of the 4th, which is exactly 6 months after we put the original one here. That $1,000 in investment, not investment, but funding, is going to turn into $2,500 worth of DAC. Not a bad deal by anybody's imagination.